Well, I'm back, I think. It doesn't mean things are going to be any better, but we'll try. We'll try again. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if everybody makes it back. Hey, Angela. Hey, Mickey. Ciao, Manuela. Hi, CJ. Hi, Priska. Ciao, Gabriella. You guys are all so good. Thank you so much for coming back. I know it was such a silly thing. Hey, Karen. Hey, Rose. I'm glad you guys came back. I am so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I still can't seem to use my iPad. It won't allow me to do an Instagram Live. I don't know why. And this was giving me a hard time. This is giving me a hard time too. It wasn't allowing me to start up again. So, but it is now. So here we are. Hi, Savon came back. Hey, Dee is here. Hi, Anna. I don't think you broke it, Shazad. I think, it's me. It's totally me, whatever is going on. So, or I'll tell you what I think it could be. So today was the day that we had Crosby at the vet, and we had him neutered today. So maybe he is putting a hex on me because, he's feeling a little sore right now, and he's had a rough day. So maybe that's what it is. We can blame Crosby. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't have a lot of time, but maybe another 15 or so minutes, and we can bring somebody else in and sort of clear out any of the bad vibes that we had. Yeah, the Crosby curse. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he's just sending like little evil puppy beams down on me. So hey, Jade from Belgium, welcome. Thank you all for coming back. Like I said, Tara, I did update my iPad, and I always do every week before I do the live. I always check for updates, and I think that's what messed it up. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to spend some time sorting that out. Anyway, yeah, Maria, special edition, because of technical difficulties. We have a few extra minutes of a live today, and we're going to see if we can bring anybody else in and not break our internet. Yeah, poor Crosby. You say poor Crosby, but he's such a very busy, active puppy. And here, he goes into the vets today, and they sedate him and they give him Valium. They drug him up. We think he's going to come home and he's just going to be wiped out, like a limp dish rag. No, he's the same. So Crosby on drugs is the same as Crosby not on drugs. He is just getting into everything and wanting to run up the steps, which he's not supposed to do, and jump on things. And so there's no difference. He's just the same. Maybe he'll calm down a little bit now, though. Yo-yo earrings, yeah. These are like little balls at the end. I think they're like glitter balls is what they're supposed to be. I don't know if you can see. But yeah, yo-yo earrings would be kind of funny. That would be, how would that go? Like, up and down while you were walking. That's exactly what CJ just said. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Hi, Paola. Hi, ciao, Daniela, or Danila, is that it? Hey, salut, Fanny, welcome back. Sandrine. I'm glad you all are coming back. So let's see if we can bring somebody else in without further ado. Michelle says Crosby embodies stay high. Apparently he's let's see here. Thank you, Zita. The earrings are very cute. I might not normally wear them, but I thought this was an appropriate place to wear rainbow unicorn earrings. illuminated yo-yos for London. Ah, that might be kind of interesting. Yeah, we had talked about doing some kind of fan action for London, and somebody had suggested the flags with the red hearts on them, like Mika had at Eurovision. If for those of you who saw Mika at Eurovision, but the venue, the Roundhouse, has said they don't allow flags of any kind. So instead, we are probably going to take some paper hearts to hold up. And somebody else suggested to me another thing we might want to consider doing, or maybe not for London, but for those of you going to some of the other shows, plain white t-shirt with a red heart painted on it. And that way you have it with you and you don't hold it up and get in anybody else's way, and it's right there. And that's probably fairly inexpensive to do. So maybe, something like that as an alternative. Because I think the problem with the flags is that they could, get in, the people up front are okay, but the people behind can't see because of all the flags in the way, or that kind of thing. I think that's what the venue's argument is anyway. So yeah. Bonjour, Monsieur DeWitt. I see some names I don't recognize and that I can't pronounce. Pudslover.kys. I don't know, but hi, welcome. And Anael is here. Salut. And Susia Piani, welcome. I guess coming on a little bit later allows other people to join that don't normally join. Hola empacho de gazpacho. Yeah, okay, well, so let's see here. I was really hoping that the girl whose birthday it was would come back so we could wish her a happy birthday in person, but she doesn't seem to have made it back here. I'll give her another minute and see if she does find her way back. Hi, Mimi Shanty. Hey, Sandy. Ciao. Hi, Sasha. Karen says she actually has an illuminated yo-yo. It's a little distracting. Somebody saw, Karen actually took a yo-yo and put a Mika fan club sticker on it, and I had a couple people ask me about it. They thought maybe it was like a real thing, like a real piece of merchandise that they could buy, and that is cool, but it isn't. It's just something that Karen put together herself, right? So yeah. Okay, let's see here. So we're going to Tara in if we can. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time. I just didn't want to end on such a bad note. There's Tara. Hi,
Hello.
Tara.
How are you?
I'm okay now. How are things? How are things there
Not
in
too bad.
Australia?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Good.
So I feel you with Crosby. My dog was the same. She was mucking around when she got neutered. So I feel you.
Yeah. Well, he's like I said, he's not asleep. He's not quiet. I thought he would be kind of drowsy, but nope. He's just as bad. Just as bad as he always is. So, yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
I can't. Unfortunately, I can't go to London to see Mika. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So,
It's a little
but
bit hard.
I've heard. Yeah, yeah, definitely. But I've heard about the fake Mika accounts. Don't fall for them.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned before, like it's just a scam. So. just be
Yeah,
careful.
it is. It's hard. I know everybody would like to believe that Mika would reach out to them that way, but he doesn't. He just doesn't do that. And people take are there's always somebody out there ready to take advantage. So
Yeah,
it's
because
I
yeah,
I tried to put the word out, but it also helps if other people tell their friends and remind them. So yeah.
it's happened to me. It's happened to me a couple of times too. So usually, sometimes I spread the word too about it. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's good
good.
that you spread the word. So, but yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
So
have you
yeah,
have you been following along? Did you see the pictures yet of Mika's um, new video that he posted just earlier today?
yeah. It was a beautiful. It's beautiful. I haven't been able to follow him because of everything that's
Hmm.
been going on. But I love the song Yo Yo. Like I
Yeah.
managed to listen to it yesterday, and it's very, very catchy. Because it's been a long time since I've been listening to Mika's old songs, like
Ah,
Grace Kelly and Love Today, and but
right.
yeah, so it's very catchy Yo Yo. It reminds me of the Good Guys, like you were mentioning
Ah, the pictures. Yeah.
before. I think it was another. Mm. So yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm anxious to see. I'm anxious to see the full video. They didn't tell us exactly when it would be out. Just soon, and as we know, soon could be a couple days or a couple weeks. So I hope it's sooner than that. I hope it's just a couple days.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. So we won't have to wait too long. So we
Right.
won't have to wait too long for
Yeah.
the song to come out. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much what's been going on. So nothing different,
Ah.
unfortunately.
Well, it's good to know that you're still doing well and you're hanging in there. So that's sometimes that's the best you can hope
Definitely
for is just that there is no good news. There's no news, because that means there's no bad news. There's just things rolling along.
right.
So yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
however, my nephew my nephew had COVID again, but
oh dear.
he's now out of isolation the second time. So I think he got it from school. So,
Oh
but
yeah.
other than that, it's been good.
Oh
It's
good.
been good.
Yeah.
So we're surviving.
Yeah. That would really stink to get COVID twice. That would be awful. Yeah.
But we're striving. We're surviving.
Good.
So
All right.
yep,
Well, I'm glad to check in with you, and we'll talk to you again real soon, and hopefully you'll stay safe, and you'll be reading along. Like I said, starting next week, or no, this weekend. I lost track of what days it were. This weekend, we'll start seeing reports from Disneyland Paris, and then the Caravana Festival, and we'll start getting more and more Mika news and more photos and videos, and have a lot more to talk about. So we'll look forward to checking in with
definitely,
you then. So, all right. Well, you take
definitely,
care.
definitely. I will. You two all stay safe.
Okay. Bye bye. Let's see if this works this time.
Hope so.
This is where I got into trouble last time. Let's see. Ah, that worked. Okay. Worked perfectly this time. So, um, yeah, I anticipate a lot of videos and pictures coming up soon. So we'll have a lot of stuff to talk about um, as far as Mika's performances and that kind of thing. And I see Vicky is here. Hi, welcome, Vicky. I don't think we've seen you here for, at least not for a long time, if ever. It's good to see you. May May asks, will Mika talk about how his new song Yo Yo was created? Um, he's talked about it a little bit already in some interviews. You can see those over on mikafanclub.com. And we have them translated. If they were in French, they've translated them into English and Italian. And if they were in Italian, they've translated them into French and English. So you should be able to follow along. Um, so he's talked about it a little bit, what he was hoping to achieve, what kind of feeling he wanted to achieve with the song and all. So I expect when the video comes out, he'll talk some more about that. and talk about how the video was made too. So yeah, I think we'll get to hear some more insight and maybe some more behind the scenes information as well. Um, so let's see here. Does Mika still come out to see you all after a gig? Chloe asks, and might bring her Songs for Sorrow EP to get it signed. Um, he he has been coming out in North America last month or April, 2 months ago now, almost. In April when he had been sick. So after the shows, he came out, but he kept his distance. So he didn't sign anything and he didn't take any pictures. He just came out and talked for maybe 5 minutes. So you could see him after the show. He did come out, but I'm not sure what he's going to do going forward. In London, there's always so many people there. The last couple of times he's performed in London, he's come out, maybe signed one or two things and said hi, and then left because it was just such a crush of people. So I'm not sure. I don't know whether he will. I mean, you could bring it and take the chance, but I'm not sure. It's hard to know. Plus, with Eurovision, his popularity has really increased. His visibility really went up in the UK, especially. And I have a feeling that, the show was sold out. And I think that there's going to be a lot of people there. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Let's see here. Yeah, like Andrea says, it's worth a try. You just don't know. Will Mika come to Athens for a concert? I doubt it. He's so busy. He's got so many other things booked. As we were talking about earlier, he's doing festivals all summer and then Italy in September, October. Who knows what he's going to do after that. So, yeah, I kind of doubt that Athens is on his agenda, at least for the near future. Yeah. Rose says he's had pics taken with fans away from the shows, so he's okay about meeting people again. Yeah, that's true. He did. He has, as he's seen people. I think even in Eurovision, he came out. People were hanging out in front of his hotel or whatever. But after the gig in London, I think there's going to be. I guess it depends on. I've not been to the Roundhouse, so I don't know what the venue's like. It depends on how the crowd is. Like if it's all, jam packed real close together, maybe he will feel like not coming out. If it's more spread out, maybe it won't be as bad. Let's see here. You can never know if he'll come out. It depends. Yeah, it does. It depends on so many factors. Yeah. The one positive thing is I don't think he has anything the next day, right? Sometimes he has a show that he's got to get to right away, so he leaves right away. But he doesn't have anything happening the next day after the London show. So that is a positive thing. So maybe, we'll see. Rose says there's a road behind the Roundhouse, so maybe. Well, I can only hope. Because it's actually been a while since I've had a chance to talk to him in person too. So I would like to have a word. He came out after the Roundhouse in 2012, Karen says. People stood in a nice line for that. Well, maybe we can make them. We can ask them to. Yeah. Okay, well, Chloe, you're here, so let's see if we can bring you in and talk for a second. I have maybe like 5 more minutes before I really need to get going. So, there.
Hello, Deb.
How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Technology wise
Good.
have been better, but this is okay.
Yeah, I'm so excited for London. It's what, 5 weeks away, is it? I can't even remember now. We're in June, so yeah,
Oh,
about 4 weeks, is it?
I leave for London 3 weeks from today, and
Do
I'm gonna
you?
be there on the yeah, I'll be there on the 29th. So it's like 3.5, I guess it's like 3.5 weeks. So pretty exciting. Yeah,
So
I'm looking
excited.
forward.
I actually found an Airbnb literally over the road from the Roundhouse as well, so I'm going to be right there.
That's
Can't get
awesome.
any closer.
I'm down the street away,
Yeah,
so that's good.
I did feel like a bit too much of a fan though, booking it right outside the Roundhouse. But I thought at least I don't have to travel back far after the gig because I don't want that
Right,
after you buzz in from the gig. So
right. That's exactly right. Yeah, I
because
think a lot.
taxis are super expensive.
Yes, yes, that's the problem. But I think a lot of us try to stay close to the venue so that you don't have to after the gig is over. The last thing you want to do is have to hop in the tube or find a bus or whatever late. So
Definitely.
yeah,
It'd be so good to see you. I can't believe it after all these years. I still haven't met you, Dev.
you can't believe that I'm still here. So
No, I can. Loyal from the beginning, you've been.
almost. So yeah. But I was talking, or I was, everybody always asks me how many times have I seen Mika, and I can never remember. But the other day I sat down and I counted, and
Hmm.
um, considering that I mean I still have seen him more than a lot of people, but considering I've been following him for 15 years, I've only seen him 30 times. So
Oh,
I mean that's still a lot, but
it is.
over the course of 15 years, spread out, that's
Hmm.
I mean, because there have been a couple years where I haven't seen him at all. So,
No.
um, but yeah, so that now I have to remember I'm at 30. So whatever else happens from now on, it'll be on top of 30. So,
But really, ratio wise, that's like twice a year every year you've seen him, which really is still pretty loyal, to be honest, if you think of it like that.
that's true.
So
And I know there are probably people who have not seen him at all who say, "Oh, come on." So,
yeah.
but
Well, I'm just grateful I've got to see him. I think this is going to be my fifth time or fourth time. I can't remember now, but I'm still very grateful. I'm just so happy. Like
mm,
it's been so long. I think my last gig was I saw him in was it Portugal? It might have even been Portugal years
oh
ago
wow, wow,
when the Cranberries were playing as well.
oh my,
It was Porto, the Porto Festival or something. So yeah,
oh wow,
ages ago.
yeah, I don't even remember.
I don't. I met the two sisters from Texas who I noticed. Is it Indy?
Yeah,
She was there at the gig in America because I recognized her.
mm-hmm,
And I met a few other people as well. I think Rose was there that day too.
maybe,
But yeah,
yeah.
it's a good gig,
Yeah,
a good festival even. But yeah.
but yes, Indy and Kira were in. I remember they did go to Portugal, and Indy
Hmm.
was at in California. And the only reason that her sister wasn't there is because her sister was getting married, so she was had just gotten married or something like that. So she didn't make it. But they are still around too. So yeah, they've been around a long time. I've watched them. I feel very old when I look at them because I've seen them grow up. So like you. So
Yeah, I've just seen Rose's comment. She says, "Oh, the night of the Tinder Sticks." Ingy remembers that. Yeah, the Tinder Sticks were a bizarre band. It was like you had the Cranberries, I think, if I remember, then the Tinder Sticks, and then Mika. And it went from like really sort of like Cranberries are quirky and kind of rocky to this really strange band in between, and then Mika really poppy. It was just the most bizarre lineup ever, but it was kind of cool. Yeah.
well, uh, those were interesting times too. And when he would do festivals like that, or where it was like a real mix of all kinds of
Hmm.
acts. So yeah, I know that a couple times he's played at um, jazz festivals. Like he played at the Montreal Jazz Festival once and the Seoul Jazz Festival. And it's like, I think of a lot of things about his music, but not jazz. So,
I know.
yeah.
Yeah, I bet he would. I feel like with Mika though, he's very versatile. He would just like own that, and even if it was jazz, because he's done like full orchestra
Yeah.
gigs as well, hasn't he? And that's worked out really well. So I can imagine he would like, you know, sort of bring the jazz home and it make it kind of quirky and stuff.
That's true. That's true. Yes.
Yeah.
I had someone say to me the other day that they didn't think he would do yo-yo like at the theater gigs that he's going to be doing in Italy, you know, because they're
Mm-hmm.
sedate and that. And I said, well, I don't know, because he did Ice Cream at in Versailles, you know, with the
Mm-hmm.
orchestra, and I was really surprised. So you never know. He can adapt, and like you say, he can make it fit. So
Yeah.
and even some of the fans have done covers of Yo-Yo. I don't know if you've seen them.
I have.
Yeah.
Sounds really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one guy who did like a metal cover, you know, like a very hard metal version of it, and actually sounded really good. So
Yeah.
yes, it's
I really like his new song because it's really, I think, in with the times now with the whole like dance sort of techno, more like DJ vibe going on, and it's really sort of brought his music up to date, I think. So I think he's going to gain a lot of fans
yeah.
now because he's kind of current. I mean, obviously, as oldies, he's always been current in our hearts, but I feel like, you know, for like the newbies, it's like I find it bonkers how, because of Stranger Things, Kate Bush, I don't know if you've heard, her song is now like going to be, I think, nearly #1 or something because Stranger Things has made it like hip.
It's all over everything here, and it's all over TikTok, and it's and that's so funny to me because that's my era of music. Kate Bush was big when I was 100 years ago. So,
no, you're not that old there, but you just yeah, Kate Bush is my mum's era too, and she's certainly not that old. So yeah,
but I am looking forward to seeing what he does, you know, beyond Yo-Yo with the rest of the team, and as we were talking earlier, you know, what the French album's going to sound like. I'm ready for new music. So
definitely.
Yeah.
I just hope this time, because Elmi D, I know the chorus, but I never know the lyrics because it goes so fast, and I'm not a French speaker, so I sort of just guess what the words are, which, sorry, French people, like, it's really bad if I'm not getting your words right. But I hope some of the words, some of the songs are a bit slower, so I can sort of understand the words slightly, and maybe, you know, sing along to words that sound a bit French, because I just don't know. Like, Elmi D is so fast in the middle.
Yes, it is.
I just don't know what they're saying half the time.
Yeah, I agree. As many times as I've heard it, and I've tried to like slow it down, and it's hard because I don't speak French, and I try.
No.
So yeah.
So slow songs, Mika, if you're watching, slow French songs so we can understand it and sing along and actually understand what we're singing.
Right. Right. Well, well, it was lovely to talk to you, and I look forward to seeing you in 3 weeks or 3.5 weeks or so in person. So
I'll be on the Saturday, so I'm hoping people are around to just hang out. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people, I guess, so it would just be nice for a reunion as well too.
Well, we're doing a party on Saturday night. Did you see that or hear about that?
I've not been on the Mika fan club for quite a while, actually. I need to check in because I think there's a lot of things I've missed.
Okay. Well, we're doing a party on the Saturday night at a pub nearby, the Roundhouse. So if you're around for that, I'll write to you and tell you about it.
Cool. So. Yeah, sounds good. I'll definitely be around there on the Saturday evening, so it'd be great.
Okay, good. All right.
Good to see you, Deb, as always. All right. Bye.
Lovely to see you.
Take care.
Take care, and
bye.
Until 3.5.
See you then.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye. Bye.
Okay. Well, it is almost 4 o'clock, so my time, so I really need to get going. But thank you for bearing with me. I am so sorry that it was so messed up today. What a crazy, crazy thing. I really do think that updating Instagram messed up the app on my iPad. So I'm going to have to check it out. But I will, and we'll be back hopefully next week, next Wednesday. And hopefully it'll be a little calmer, a little saner, a little more organized. And I'll get a chance to talk to more of you then. And we won't have to break it up into 2 parts. And we'll talk to you later. So until then, please take care of yourselves. And like I said, since London is only 3.5 weeks away, please really try to stay healthy if you're planning to travel. If you're going to Disneyland Paris this weekend, have a wonderful time. I'm very jealous, and I will be anxious to see your pictures and your videos and hear your stories about how Disneyland Paris Pride went. And for those of you who are going to Caravana next week, I also will be looking forward to hearing about that. And yeah, we'll see you hopefully next week. Take care, and we'll see you soon.